heard quiet whimpering, like a real subtle crying. So I went to investigate to look to see where it was from. I looked everywhere, but finally was able to find it hidden in a dark corner, far away from everything. It was a little girl. I reached my hand out to take hers, but she just looked at me. She wiped away her tears instinctually, put on a big smile, acting as if she wasn't just crying. She popped right up, ready to go. She tried to push her way through the darkness, trying to find the light that was so small by now. But I had questions. I wanted to know what was going on with this sweet little soul. But it was hard to get past her, "I'm fine, and what can I do to help you?" attitude. I don't know how long it took me to convince her that I was there to help her, that I cared that she was upset. She apologized a million times about being sad and hurt. Like, emotionally, she was hurt, but acted as if she wasn't allowed to be upset. Like, she wasn't allowed to have emotions. I felt for her. I cried for her. And like an instinct, she turned quick to comfort me. I looked at her and said, "We can cry together. It's okay. We can both be sad at the same time." We sat together crying for a while, releasing the pain without really knowing what the pain was. I looked at her and said, why are we so sad? What makes you cry as I cry for you?" It wasn't easy for her to speak. It took a while for her to trust me, for her to feel safe. But once she felt safe to talk, she poured everything out. She talked about always messing up, never doing anything right. Everything was always her fault, and she just wanted to be perfect, but no matter how hard she tried, she just couldn't. I told her she doesn't need to be perfect. She just needs to do her best and practice and build up her confidence. Then being her true self is perfection. Being perfectly imperfect is the greatest gift you can give yourself. I told her. She smiled with a reassurance. Then came the spirit talk. How the spirits can be dark. I tried to convince her they aren't scary. But she told me she wasn't scared. She actually taught me in that moment. See, we all go through the dark to find our light, and sometimes others just need help to find their light. They just need us to help work through the darkness that broke them. That's what she told me. Working past the past mistakes. See, once we do that, we can find our greatness and help others shine who they're supposed to be. I looked at her confused. She said that she was told talking to them made her crazy, but she didn't feel crazy. They were nice to her, she said. She didn't go to the evil places, just those that needed help. But she didn't want to be crazy. I told her she wasn't crazy. I told her that sometimes when people don't know how to explain something, they call it crazy. But the world is big, And there's a lot of things that are unexplainable. Instead of being closed off, have an open mind and explore those things, learn about them. I told her to stay open to learning, but know that she isn't crazy. She just knows some of those unexplainable things. And she's talented, so she just needs to own those talents and those skills as they are a part of her. She smiled with that glimmer in her eyes. Feel better, I said. She nodded. But I knew that there was something else. There was more. I felt that heaviness. I pushed her a little more. She said through tears, I just want to be loved. Not the good girl kind of love, but actually loved for just being me. She was tired of doing everything she could, everything she was told to get a good girl or atta girl, followed by all the mistakes she made. She just wanted love, to be appreciated, understood. This part I understood all too well. This one was too much more of a conversation, more explanation. I started by exploring what unconditional love was, what it is, and who loves me unconditionally. I explained that those who love us conditionally are those that are trapped in themselves with conditional love. She doesn't deserve that love, so she needs to continue to love unconditionally because that's what makes her amazing. But she needs to not forget about herself in those moments. She needs to add herself to the list of who she loves unconditionally. And I explained to her that it's hard, but when you see those loving conditionally, don't work for their love. Send your unconditional love and protect yourself. Distance yourself as you need. And remember, you are loved for who you are and not what you can do for others. Unfortunately, not everybody knows that, and not everybody else can see that or knows how to love people unconditionally. And it's okay to love them from afar if you're not allowed to love yourself and them together. Because you should always be able to love yourself. Remember your beauty, little one, I said, as I walked away, seeing little me a little more healed, as I now know the lessons I needed to hear when I was little. Sending love, everybody.